we are. God is not hateful, but we, as human beings, we very much are so. Now, right now, I'm listening to the Don Lemon Show. And by the way, my name is Cheryl Grabowski. Consider subscribing to the channel and hitting the like button. And I call you guys the Deep Lamers, so y'all come on in so we can chat. Because today is a fabulous Monday. I've had a long, long, long weekend. I've been with family and friends. But I'm in deep thought and I want to share some of those thoughts with you guys. And I also want to talk about something really, really important. And I want to know what y'all think about it. It's just so much going on. So Don Lemon is live right now. I have him in my lap. He has Jolly, a guy named Jolly, on his panel. Good afternoon, Sierra. Good afternoon. Hey, Ashley Monet. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey. How y'all doing? I got me a wonderful American flag in the background. And then right there is the guy who's talking. He looks like some type of military general, but I can't get his face in the screen. But anyway, that's my backdrop so that I can go live and don't have to worry about my background. Can y'all hear me good? Can y'all do the share and copy link on y'all phone so we get more of our friends in here while we talk about God is not hateful, but we are. God is not hateful, but we are. Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. It's been a wonderful holiday. Hey, JCJR714. Good afternoon. It's been a while since I seen you. Happy Monday. Can y'all hit the thumbs and the like and all of that? And I can't the like I have something really serious to ask y'all, and we're gonna talk about that. But we gotta wait until like 10 minutes into the live so that nothing happens to the channel. Because when I bring real life content, I just gotta be careful because y'all know what we went through. Can y'all hit the share and the copy link and share and copy link and share and copy link for me? And I'm glad that you guys, Monet and Sierra, got your notification. That's good to hear. That's good to hear because a lot of people are not getting their notifications, but we know YouTube is a fantastic place. What's up, Rich the Fish? I see you got your notification. You've been sharing and copying the link. Thank you so much, boo. What's up, Ray Ray? Hey, it's been a while, but hey, Cheryl, chat gang and family. What's up? Rich said I got my notification too. That's good. Can y'all all hit share and copy link and share and copy link? So we're gonna do some YouTube tea right now, a little bit, and then I'm gonna talk about what I've been doing and what I got going on, and then we're gonna get into the live because it's a game that the social media play, and I'm convinced that I'm gonna play the game right because you're just not gonna do what you want to do to this channel now. Auntie, can you hold the phone a bit further back? Yeah, I can. But can you hear me good though? I just want to know you can hear me because sometimes when I got it too far, it sounds like an old radio. Yep, yep. Okay. All right. So YouTube T, let's do this. So y'all, I had been talking about this content creator. And I'm just gonna call her Bertha because a lot of loud and clear. Okay, good. So I can calm my voice down, everything. So I've been talking about this content creator maybe like 2 weeks, and I just gave my opinion. Oh, okay, Rooster Fish. I gave my opinion on her commentary, which is what YouTube is all about. And so she's a really toxic, terrible, unevolved narcissist, as far as I'm concerned. That's how I see it. And she's dragging this woman named Adrian, who clearly, like everybody know, she clearly has issues, right? And so when I did that, I don't know if y'all noticed in my comment section, and some of her bald head scalawags come over to our, you can hear all the way in ATL. Okay, good. So everything's working good. So they came over here in our comment section and they started saying, listen to this. This is how I hear it in my ears. They started saying, because you open up your mouth and you say anything about what we're doing, no matter how bad it is, then we're going to accuse you, even though you haven't talked about that woman in damn near years with an S. We're going to accuse you of being, what you call it, obsessed. And we're gonna gaslight, and we're gonna keep on saying that you obsessed until you let us alone and you let us be the toxic, terrible demons that we've always been, because we want to unalive Adrian and we want her 6 feet under the ground, and we need that to happen so that our content creator can make change on YouTube and buy her some more pissy pampers. So that's what they say in the comment section. And I'm like, no, I'm not obsessed. We're just doing commentary on YouTube. And if y'all came in late, could y'all please hit the like button and the share button and the copy link and all that, please. To help us out, because we struggling over here. Not because our channel is bad. We struggling because Cheryl Grabowski, gave MAGA a 3 piece, 4 and a 5 piece. Hit them where it hurt. Hit them real hard below the waist. I hit them real hard, and so they got one of them people that hacked me. That's why my channel is down. It's not because I'm talking about the toxic, terrible ladies over there in the chat. Okay, so I'm done with that. So I just want to leave that there, because ain't no way you can come over here and say that I'm obsessed with a person, because I've been critiquing them for 2 weeks, and this person, your person, is obsessed with the drunkard that they call Adrian. That's what they call it. I don't call it that, but they can't call it that because they drunk and high too. But anyway, so wink wink auntie, praise YouTube. Praise YouTube. YouTube is a fantastic place, and I absolutely love it. And by the way, I was listening to Joy Reid's channel today. Let's get into reporting like Joy. Like I said to myself that Joy Reid is boring, but she's very professional. And so if I was to do it like Joy Reid, then I would come in here and say shout out to my moderators and my subscribers and to the deep laners, which are a fantastic group. Y'all, I love y'all. Y'all are in my heart. And I'm here for everything. And I thank y'all for being here. And then I will go on to talk about the other topics that I want to talk about. And the main topic is what's going on the Don Lemon show right now. And so yeah, so we got like 5 more minutes before we get into that. Okay, and so, but Joy Reid, she's a fantastic lady, and y'all go and subscribe to her channel. She got a good news show. If you want to know, she's professionally, but she is a healthy dose of melatonin too. Ain't she rich the fish? I don't know if her tone or if she's bored. I ain't gonna call her boring, but Joy, I can really listen to you and fall asleep 50,000 times, girl. And the Grabowski can't do that, because then I would not be authentic to who I really am. We're not gonna do that. Sure, not gonna come over here and put on no faces, because y'all know me by now. Y'all know, I got a good balance of shittiness and greatness. I could be a little shitty sometimes, but Don can too. So when Don cussed out the orange face, that thing took me to my soul. What's up, Stefan? She's professional, healthy dose of melatonin. That thing tickled me to my soul when Don cussed him out. He cussed him out just like I would. It was funny. Also, like a lot of people have said to me, you about to walk to the Publix? I need to hush about the Publix, honey. You getting dressed? Because I need to go to Publix get some fruit. But a lot of people have said to me, I don't listen to commentators sure that cuss, and I'd be like, for real. With all of this stuff that we found out, like in our world in the last 6 months, that's really happening in real time, really, really awful stuff, and you still say as a black person you don't listen to cussing. I mean, like, people are consuming human flesh, if you know what I mean, on islands and doing things to children, but you don't you can't stand cussing. It makes no sense. It's just the craziest thing to me. Like it's like brainwashing, you know? It's like a brainwashing thing. But anyway, so yeah, that. All right. So I'm scared. I want to tell y'all today that I'm a little scared. And I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about my fear. Okay? Because I don't know if y'all listened to the Don Lemon show, but 5 minutes ago, I just heard the orange face guy say that they're going to flatten Iran tomorrow. That's what he said. That they're gonna NUKE NUKE Iran tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I heard. So I feel like I just feel like I don't know what y'all think about it. But I think it's terrible. And in my personal opinion, I think they will do it. I think they are evil enough that they dream about, fantasize about doing it. But this is what I want to let y'all know that why they are doing it. This is not Bible prophecy, have nothing to do with God. God does not hate people. People are hateful, not God, okay? But the reason why they're doing it is because they want to use that part of the world for whatever they want to use it for. They just want to take it, period. You know what I'm saying? And so one of the commentators that did some commentating said that they don't want to just take it. You have to do the GENESIDE or CIDE too. You have to do that because people are not willing to just walk away. You know, lots of people are not, and some people cannot. And so tomorrow we might be in real time looking at the worst thing that we've ever seen in our life. Hey, Nikki girl. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey. We might be looking at that because they said they're going to flatten it tomorrow. That's what they're saying. So there's a press conference going on right now because Don was saying, what are you doing the press conference for? Because a you just did a what do you call it when the president does a State of the Union address. So that was just done. So tomorrow we might visualize, see, and know of the most terrible war crime that you can do tomorrow. And I know y'all might be saying, well, sure, they're not gonna do that. I mean, they did ICE. I mean, yeah, they did ICE. They built concentration camps. They've arrested a whole lot of people. They've done that already. They've changed laws. They've done uh, executive orders. They keep on breaking the law. They keep doing what they want. So don't say that they're not going to do it because I know that they'll do it. Hey, Alvin. Hello, boo. What do y'all think? Talk to me. I feel grief about it. Now, there was this report going on where they were saying Saturday or Friday that he was in a hospital, that the hospital showed up at the WHITE house at 3 o'clock in the morning, and then there were police officers and military people around the particular hospital. That's what they said, that it was reported. Um, I've seen it on a couple of content creators that said that, but I didn't hear it with Don and Joy Reid and all of them. I didn't hear with that, but that's what they said. So I'm saying tomorrow If they Nuke, Iran, I don't like it. That's what I'm saying. And I'm saying that it makes me very, very, hey, Mark Jacobs, it makes me very, very angry, and it makes me hate them. And I say it with a smile because I'm literally trying to trick my body so my cortisol levels don't. But it's hard, you know, because first of all, it's illegal. Okay. And I get tired. I get so tired of listening to people say that it's illegal. I get so tired of all the big dogs and all the reputable news stations saying over and over and over again that it's wrong. I get so tired of listening to the lawmakers say, but he didn't get congressional um, approval to do what's being done, but yet and still it's still being done. It's still being done. And him going to court the other day and losing all 6 court cases that he was involved in is a win for the judges and all of that. But still, they are over there planning to unalive a whole country of people. And one of the things that's okay, boo. And one of the things we're still talking about the Don Lemon show. One of the things that is really, really bothering me, if y'all remember when they were running in the beginning, they were talking about abortion, if I could say that, but they were saying they are pro-life, and you shouldn't unalive a baby in a mother's womb, but yet and still there is allegedly stories of him and Mr. Steen and other people unaliving babies. There are stories of Netanyahu and what's written in their doctrine saying that Gentiles are cattle. And everybody know what we do to cattle. We consume by way of eating flesh. So, but at the same time, you got, oh my God. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay. No sound, no sound. You got muted. No, I didn't you're back. Yeah, I didn't get muted. My Ashlyn called this phone and she knew I was on live. I just hate that. Like I could stop the unknown calls from coming in the phone, but I don't know how to stop the other phone calls. But anyway, my point is that they ran on conservative Christian values. Look at the narcissist. Y'all listen to this play. Listen to the play. Because this is a 1000% play. All right. If you've ever listened to a play before, this is a play. They ran on conservative Christian values, meaning that they ran on morals and honor. Like, don't unalive, don't abort a new baby. Just don't. Because it is not pleasing to God. It's not a Christian value. Don't do it. Hello, don't do that. Don't do that. That's what they ran on, and so they won. One of the biggest things, women should be more godly, and women should not unalive life in the womb. Meanwhile, all of this child uh, what I'm saying is, let me, it's hard because I just, oh, it's so hard to talk about. It's so hard, but this is a Deep Lane exclusive. So if you're going to grate children and eat children, allegedly, and if Netanyahu's uh, doctrine says that Gentile children are like cattle and that they can be consumed. So Epstein, Orange Face, Netanyahu, all the same people. Can I say that again? Epstein, Netanyahu, Orange Face, all the same people. And so, for instance, what's going on in Iran now? And Orange Face is in charge. And what is he doing? Yesterday, they unalived a whole bunch of children at a massive school yesterday. Maybe because they painted like that they are Gentiles and they don't matter. So our Orange Face is attached to Paula White, and she is a white Christian. And she says that God is telling him, no, God is telling her what to tell him, and God is using him because when he listens to what she tells him, even though she knows that he's a baby eater, and that their doctrine says that Gentile children are cattle, and that's why they are. I don't know if this makes any sense, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm doing the best I can, but that's why they are unaliving these people over there because they're cattle. You don't have empathy for a T-bone steak and a ribeye. Sorry. You don't have empathy for a good old chicken sandwich, honey chicken glazed sandwich on a wonderful bun with lettuce, tomato, and mayonnaise. You don't have empathy for that because children are cattle. So orange faced guy and Netanyahu are having conversations about the cattle. And this is the state of our world. This is what we are doing in real life and in real time. And then this is the thing. I named three people, and these are three men, but then I did involve Paula White. I did involve her. I hate her. I hate her. She is a wicked demon witch. And even though some people say that I'm a demon witch, how? How? No, no, no. It's not, you know what? It's just, it's hard. It's hard to come to this internet and to share my thoughts of some of the most wicked people that has ever been on the face of this earth. And they're not by themselves. That's the sad part about it. And all of this is a play because these people have no convictions and they don't know God at all. You understand? It's all about 1000% all about power and control. And it is the saddest thing. And for other people, religious people, and especially blacks, who co-sign this stuff and who say that God is participating in it, you ought to be ashamed of yourself because these people are not, they are only using this God stuff to do their human stuff. That's it. That's it. They are only using the God stuff. They are literally, the church is being manipulated at large. The church is being manipulated. And y'all say, sure, y'all, you don't like the church. I don't like the narcissists that are there. Just like the orange face one that I'm talking about. When you say, listen, when we say church, you may as well in your mind see narcissists in the pulpit and in the congregation. They are 100% there. And they are not just sitting, they are in charge. Do you not understand me? They are using, again, Bible stuff for power and control. Because if the Bible stuff says that your pastor is a shepherd and he is to shepherd you, and he is the shepherd after your own heart, and you are to submit to him in leadership, then the narcissist wants that position. That's all I'm saying. I don't care what y'all say, you cannot deny it. And in now, and in our United States of America, the narcissists have made it all the way to WHITE house. And they're in control. They're in control here, and they're in control in over there in the Middle East. And this is what they're doing. They never cared about a baby in your womb. They only cared about you birthing those babies and them having an excuse to stop women from working and being educated and being told what to do by husbands who are women that are not cattle but close to it, like servants, like slaves, like children. That's what they want. What is that, Cheryl? Power and control. Power and control. That's what they want. Power and control. We done got so bad that we done, oh my God, we done been asleep so long that we slept into a situation like this. So you might say, well, sure, on a local level, it's not really affecting us like that. Not yet. I mean, it is with the gas, but it'll be more. I just, it's terrible. So tomorrow, my point was, tomorrow they are saying that they're going to flatten Iran. They're going to flatten Iran. So we'll see. It might be what the narcissists do when they gaslight, or uh, it's certainly bullying. But what is that other word when they try to do something or say something to make other people like change their course? I forgot what that word was, but they're doing that, and it's not going to work. It's not going to work. And I think because part of the reason why it won't work is because maybe those people are not like our people. They understand that if you submit, you're going to be a slave. If you submit, then that means you'll be a child. You'll have to obey what other people tell you to do. What do y'all think about that? Would you submit to save your life? Would you submit to survive? And what does that look like? Like, what would you do? Would you rather sacrifice it all and just go down fighting? Or would you submit or surrender to save your life and the lives of others? I genuinely cannot answer that question right now. Me personally, I don't know what I would do. And that by itself bothers me because I just don't know. I mean, it is so much injustice that really my organs and my body, my brain, my heart, it all feels bad. I'm serious. because it's not right. It's not right. Like what I hope that you guys are realizing is that a lot of this stuff is it is God has nothing to do with it. God ain't said a word, and it's not God's way. None of it is not. God never told a group of people to go over there and take the other folks' stuff. God don't do that. Those are lies. You know, I even now I think about, the story was told of a third of heaven dropping, being kicked out of of heaven, which were angels. A third of the angels were kicked out, and they were the demons. And I'm kind of revisiting that in a way. And some people say, well, you got aliens, like another type of species that are on the planet Earth, and they've always been here, and they are the ones that are doing the terrible things and all of this. And but whether it's a third of heaven that was kicked out, or demons, or they are aliens that are terrible beings, really doesn't matter. What matters is that not believe that God had anything to do with this at all. It's terrible. Terrible. Hey, JC, it is terrible. It is terrible so bad, you know, and I got so much grief around it and so much hate. It's not just the grief that I feel. It's not just grief, I swear. I don't know which. Do I feel more grief or do I feel more hate? I don't know which one. Cheryl G, put your contact in the live. I need to talk to you. Accepting accountability. Dude, what you mean? Hit me up on Facebook, Cheryl Grabowski. Hit me up on Facebook. That's my contact. I don't know which one I feel. More hate or more rage. I don't know. Or more, I mean, more grief. I don't know. I feel a whole lot of grief. I'm gonna show you. Hold on. I'm gonna show you 1 second. Once it come up, I got my other phone. Hold on. Waiting for the profile to come up. But I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I got more grief than hate is what I really feel. But I hate those entities. I'm gonna put it like that. I hate those entities or those hosts of negative or low vibrational demons that occupy the minds and the souls of human beings that are on our planet and in our country and in our government. I do hate those people. I hate Paula White. I hate her. hmm I hate her. I hate her with a passion. I saw her on a reel. I saw her on a reel. No, not on a reel, but on TikTok video. And she was in Africa and she was throwing that napkin and she was blowing on people. And I know it's a strong word, accepting accountability. You don't understand. I just want you to know the level of emotion that I feel for these entities that are occupying the bodies of these people in our world, in our country, and in our government who are unaliving people at a horrible rate. And it has nothing to do with religion at all. They are pimping religion to bring about some of the worst um, acts against human beings in our lifetime. And yes, I hate it. What other word would I use? So, anyway, you can't see that. Can you see that? You can't really see that. But yeah, Cheryl Grabowski. And I have several different profiles too. So you either hit me up on the one with the red dreads, because I had red locks, they sister locks, or the one with I had the short hair and it's in gray. The profile is in gray. But yeah, strong hate and grief. The grief is for the innocent people. The grief is for the citizens of the countries that were born there, that live their life there, and that love their children, the ones that go to parks and go to the movies, the ones that have love their parents and go over to their parents' house on Sundays. And oh God, I just don't understand our Christians in the United States of America. I don't understand our Christians. Not all of them, because some of them feel exactly the way that I do, but most of them don't feel the way that I do because they believe that their book, that their Bible is true. Are y'all still here? Can y'all still hear me? And is it still is the live stream still clear? Let me see if I can find us. You know, people that are like us, regular people. Religion is killing this world. It's destroying us apart. But that's the purpose of it though. It's killing us. Otherwise, we always say God has not said no such a thing. We're not going to vote for a person because they say that they are religious, whether or not they are Muslim or Christian. That doesn't mean anything. We want to look into their character, their history, and their mental health. We want to look into their character, their history, and their mental health. We don't care. They could be a narcissist wearing a mask, could be a psychopath or a narcissist who plays like that they are nice people and they cause so much harm to the human race, because that's exactly what's going on. And most of the time it's women, but I mean men, but in Paula White's case it's a man. Hello, One Wish for us. How you doing? In Paula White's case, it's a man, I mean a woman. That's a wicked, horrible, horrible lady. And I hate her. I do. And you say, Cheryl, if you say that you are a light worker or you're a spiritual person, you one of them people that God has kissed, and you say you hate her, that ain't right. Yes, it is right. It is right. That's all I said. It's a singular statement. I've not added anything to it or nothing. I just said I hate her. Hey, Mukbang 9848. How you doing today? That's what I say. She's a wicked beast. She's a wicked white beast. That's what she is. Thank you. That's what she is. And she has and is. She was wrong for what she said, putting that demon dump on a pedestal. Oh, God. It's so terrible. It is so terrible. Hello, Benny White. And this is the thing, since they are white nationalists, then she hid her white nationalist privilege and ideology the whole time that she was in the black church. And even when she was in Africa throwing that rag around, she hid it. I need black people to wake up, please. You heard what the Pope said about that. No, I didn't. Tell me in the chat. I need black churches to stop being ignorant. Please stop doing it. Stop being so ignorant and naive. Please. Please. Paula White came up. He said, no man is above God. Thank God he said that. Paula White came up and through Bishop T.D. Jakes. Jakes put her on. Go look it up. Jakes set her out there. Her and Cheryl Brady. Paula White and Cheryl Brady were both under T.D. Jakes. He is the one they stole. Oh my God, don't let me get into it. They stole, just like I talked about Candace Owens, and she has borrowed a white woman's persona, period. Cheryl Brady and Paula White was birthed, their ministries were birthed through T.D. Jakes, and they borrowed a black woman's preaching persona. Both of them did. And they went through the Chitlin circuit of the black church and came up and became wealthy off the black church. And now Paula White done gone to the White House and switched to white nationalist woman and gave the black church this here after she got what she wanted. Sorry about that. You don't need to speak of negativity, Miss Sher. Sad to hear this. It's okay. You might look at it as negative, baby, but this is good information and it needs to be said because it is true. Sorry that you offended. When you said T.D. Jakes enough, said demons run together, pimp the masses. Oh, yeah. Oh, he showed them how to do it. He showed them how to do it. But I don't dislike Jakes. I just feel like that Jakes is a gay man that couldn't come out to the world, and he knew that he could preach and teach, and he knew that he could help the churches and that he could grow this church business, and he did it. I mean, he's been lying about his sexuality though. That is not right. That's bad of his character. He's been lying about that part. But I think Jake does church. He does church well, and church to him was a business. That's what I think. That's what I think. And he taught Paula White and Cheryl Brady. I haven't heard anything about Cheryl Brady lately, but he taught them the business of ministry. For sure, for sure. And they took hold to it. Paula White, she just. And my thing is, he's a great speaker. That is, that's all. He is a great speaker. Um, Paula White's with blowing the service that I saw on TikTok. I think it was kind of new, where she took a white rag, she fanned the white rag at people, and she also blew on the people. And the black Africans were falling out. You know, I say this about black Africans, and I'm sorry, y'all, but this is my observation. Black African Christians, I need y'all to stop. Y'all understand me? I need you to stop now. I need you to go somewhere and I need you to sit down. Okay? Because these people, listen to me, black African Christians. I might go on TikTok and start talking to black African Christians. But these people, like Paula White and this administration and the Heritage Foundation and these white nationalists, they coming for y'all. Oh my God, y'all. Oh God, this is so crazy. I wish that I was on every. I wish y'all would share me out a million times. I swear. I wish that y'all would just go on a Saturday, that y'all would say, "Oh, I'm gonna spend 30 minutes sharing my favorite streamer on YouTube, sharing her out." Y'all need to share me out, y'all. I'm serious. I don't get I mean, I get paid a little bit of money on YouTube, but I'm not part of a big organization. You understand? TD Jakes can't call me and tell me what to say. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not hooked up like a lot of people that I know that I could speak on their level, but what I'm saying is a lot of people that can speak on my level, they are plugged in somewhere. They are really literally they cannot really share their authentic selves and cannot say what they really feel. They can't. They have money attached to it. They eat off the table. They can't. I'm free as a bird. My sacrifice is making sure that I don't align myself that somebody could alter my authenticity and keep me from saying what I say. Because if I say this, then it's going to affect that organization. Or if I say that, then those group of people are going to take me off their roster and I won't be able to do my speeches and make money over here. If I say this, then I won't be able to go over there with the group of people that are over on that group. And so there are not a lot of people like me. You understand what I'm saying? I say all the time that I don't do groups. Y'all know I say that. I don't do group. I don't make alliances or creeds with anybody. Y'all need to on Saturday morning when I go back in my analytics for this month on YouTube, I need to see that I was shared out 3,000 times. I'm serious. Y'all need to make me go viral because I need to be in a viral space right now. There is so much. I'm talking about, oh my God, let me read that comment. I think we're all same in all races and African have lovely people. We're not all the same, baby. I'm not offended. I just feel that everyone likes to talk about sad things now. I miss beautiful conversations. I do both. I do both. I was live all weekend. It was very pleasant on my channel. But I heard some news on the Don Lennon show. It was Washington. There is a press conference going on, and they're saying that they're going to level Iran tomorrow. They're going to NUKE them. That's what they're saying. They're going to NUKE them. And I don't want that, and it gives me grief and it makes me very angry. So I want y'all to start sharing me out because we need a much bigger platform. There are lots of lives and there are lots of happy places on social media. It really is. But for a person like me, I'm needed on this side of the fence. You understand? I'm needed on this side. I'm needed on this side. What does she want? Oh Lord. Hold on me. All right. I'm needed on this side of the fence. I know where I'm needed at. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm more affected. I hope everything goes well and the innocent are saved. God help them. This is really making me sad. Yes, God help them. I hope everybody they're gonna pass away, baby. They're already a lot of people already gone, darling. In the worst way that you can imagine. Lots of people. While other people are making billions and trillions of dollars and they have blueprints out, blueprints that are made of coffee shops, uh, uh, coliseums, shopping malls, tall buildings, resorts and retreats. And yeah. hmm So somebody said, I was looking at some information on the internet, and somebody was saying, I think I shared it to my Facebook, when he was saying that every 200 and something years, we're going to do a live, so I'm going to let y'all hear it too. This happens where we do a live They call it a life reset, a world reset. So they said we're experiencing that, and we're at the 250-year mark. And that bullshit press conference was a joke. Is it over now, Tanya? Because this one going on now. Is it over? So you watched it, girl. The only part that I heard is they're saying that they found they did a they went and rescued a pilot, and that they were able to do it, and it was such a big thing, and that tomorrow they're gonna NUKE. Yeah, it's over. They're gonna NUKE them. So I mean, I don't even at this point I don't even know why press conferences are being done. You know what I'm saying? Because we all need to be in strong what do you call it? Opposition against this whole thing, because we're the aggressor. Ooh, we're the aggressor. We're doing that. We're the ones with the tools to hurt the countries. We're doing that. We're doing it. We're the aggressor. We're the one that can't respect boundaries. We're the entitled country. We're the ones who are operating off country privilege. We're the ones that say that we are blessed of God. We're the ones that say we know what God wants. We're the ones that are carrying out the mass unalivings. Our country is doing that. We're that country. We're that country. It's us. And being a person of this country, it hurts me. And it's not just me. So some people like me are so hurt that they can't. They literally can't talk about it. They can't speak on it. Y'all don't know what it costs me to come to a live and speak on this. Literally. I guess I'm saying too much because the thing is, oh, Jesus. Okay. I had to charge it. Um, because now, like if you look on TikTok, for example, you could be on TikTok on a panel, and there are 19 countries on the screen. Not let's say we okay, so you could be on TikTok on a panel, and there are 12 countries being represented on the screen. There are 12 people who are conversating and who are laughing and joking on the screen. You have Iranians, you have Americans, you have all different countries on the screen, and they're talking like before all of this happened about whatever. You know what I'm saying? I didn't realize that they like Tupac. They like rap music. I didn't know they knew that much about our culture. I didn't know that their food, the way that they season their food, is similar to us. Like, I didn't know that. They are no different than us. And while they are experiencing this horrible stuff from these new people that are in Washington, D.C., I'm saying they have caused this. It is, they are to blame, and it is their fault. Isn't that plain? The way that I just said that? See, because prior to them um, having their group or their regime, this wasn't happening. So everything, just like the narcissist that comes in your life, when you experience all of the things that you experience that are negative and that are hurtful to you, your family, and your body, Is it because of that person entered your life? And we are experiencing this because those people are there in Washington with their mind, their subconscious, and their agenda out in the open. No, Iran is a beautiful country. They live, go to work, shopping, go out just like us. That's what I just said, One Wish. That's what I just said. I just want everybody on the live to understand that. We cannot look in 2026, nobody can allow these lies that have been told for all these years to continue to be told us. Stop lying. I don't want to hear anybody call anybody else a Gentile. I don't want to hear it. We are all of the human race. This is what I'm telling you, until the day I leave this earth, I'm done. I'm done with this. This thing that has happened in our world, in our country, we are the human race. Iran is beautiful. Iran is wonderful. They are great. There are some great people in Israel. Israel is wonderful. Israel is great. That's just like I wouldn't want anybody to align me or describe me as our CEO. I don't want, I mean, I'm in charge. Now, I don't want that. And I had to think about that, put myself in their shoes. And that's what we do over here because we have empathy here. We don't do that. We have a strong, but the strongest thing that we have on our channel as it as it relates to me is justice. I love justice, and not the kind that we be doing sometimes. Not that kind. I'm talking about the real kind, the kind that comes from spirit. Okay, there are a lot of beautiful people in Israel, beautiful people. Oh my God, there are a lot of beautiful people in Iran. There are a lot of beautiful people in Gaza. There were beautiful people in Palestine. There were beautiful people in Africa. There are beautiful people all over the planet. It is the other ones. I love justice too, sure. We love justice. This propaganda is terrible. We're going to use empathy over here. We're going to put ourselves in other people's shoes globally, not just family wise, not just state wise, just not country wise, but globally. We got to learn how to do that and stop these players on the board who are hurting all of us. We're tired because they have their own agenda, and their agenda is their part of their agenda is genocide. I hate that. I hate that word. That's part of their agenda. See, when we think about life and people and beautifulness, and we think about buying our home and buying our car, we don't think about genocide and people. And guess what? I don't care what nobody say. I don't know the statistics. Can y'all still hear me? Are y'all still here? My God, sure. What has the U.S. gotten us into? Um, we've been in bed. Our people have been doing shit that they had no business doing. They've done the most horrible things, and they did it around the most horrible people. It's almost like this, and this is how I live my life. I live my life like this. I swear to God, I don't do nothing that I am not willing to talk about. And I've done some fucked up shit, but I talk about it. These people have done the worst fucking shit. And they would let 500,000 people pass away than to own what they have done publicly. How could you be so wicked? How could you be so bold? How could you be so troubled? How could you be so awful? How could you be so terrible? And then you don't have enough courage, enough integrity, enough justice to fill up a 1 ounce jar. That's what they have done. They have done the unthinkable, and then they let somebody find out that they did it. That's what they did. They did that. They'll do anything. They'll cause any kind of stir and world upset to keep us from knowing exactly what they done, and not just knowing, but paying the price for it like others have. That's what they've done. I don't know if it makes y'all angry, but it makes me so angry, because how dare you? How dare you? And I say it calm, y'all, but I really want to stand on top of a 50-foot building with the biggest saxophone that you've ever seen in your life and just scream it until the whole earth shakes. How dare you? The Old Testament said, "Thou shalt not lie." Oh, thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not kill. They've done it all. I'm mad that Congress not doing their damn job and get him out. Well, why do you think, Wish? Why do you think, baby? It's a lot of people that put their hand in that cookie jar that I just described. Everybody got crumbs on their fingers, girl. That's right. We talking about the biggest, most horrible corruption that we ever, like, in our nightmares, we still wouldn't get the whole picture. In our worst nightmares, we still won't get it all. It is, I think it's too horrible for us to really ingest, right? Because it's hard for me to even talk about. It is. I push on through though. I push on through. Hello, madam. How you doing? Yeah, the Democrats too. Listen, the reason why, let me try to explain this the best way I can. But the reason why we have to include Democrats is because when it comes to the narcissist and the psychopath, let's get in there and we got to start with that, because this is how it works. When you're dealing with the narcissist and the psychopath, or the person who is possessed with the negative or demonic host, they cannot present as themselves, but there really is no authentic self, and they have to put on a mask, right? And so in order to put the mask on, then that mask has to say Democrat or Republican, and you choose the mask. So right now, part of what they've been doing, and doing this for years, is you've had people to run as Democrats, but they're really Republicans. It's a very, very effective strategy. If you wanted to infiltrate the other side, wouldn't you come in there as the other side? Yes, you would. Because you want to know what they're doing. You want to know what they think. I'm good, girl. I'm keeping it down. I'm keeping my tone like it is. I'm learning how to breathe when I talk. and I take big breaks. So I've been on a big break. So, we're talking about it today. But I do have something light for you. I do have something light for you that I really love. Y'all tell me this. Don Lemon for president. A gay black man for our president. Let me take my glasses off. Did y'all hear me? Don Lemon. So on my morning walk, because I took a morning walk this morning, on my morning walk, I heard that Don has gotten so much intel. People are calling and talking and saying, could you please run? You think it's a game, Rich? I have to think about that. Okay, well, listen. Okay, so what you gotta do is you gotta judge Don for his character the same way I just said about the narcissist and the psychopath. Okay, the same way. You got to do him the same way now. Other than the fact he's chosen his lover to be male and he is male. Okay, so you take that, you set that to the side, put that on the side. Now we're coming in with character now. And we're coming in with history. That's what we're coming in with. Okay? So you got to look at Don's character. And I've been looking at Don's character. I love with a big L, a massive L. I love Don Lemon. And this morning on my morning walk, I was like, oh my God, I would love Don for president. And I love it because he's a gay man. And I'm gonna tell you exactly why. In order to be a gay man like him, because he's masculine and he's handsome. So he never, y'all listen to what I say, okay? Because I said I love justice. He has to deal with his creator on deciding to love and live with openly a man. Because his whole thing was, I don't want to lie to you because you mean more to me. That means his mother, the people that he went to school with, his family, the people that he is in a professional life with, and the world at large, the people on CNN and the world at large. It cost him, it cost him so much, it cost Don Lemon so much to admit that he was gay, because for the longest time we didn't know that Don was gay. We didn't know, and when I mean that, somebody may have suspected it, but I didn't never suspect it, not me personally. But he went beyond that. He did the hard thing. What's up in the building? H92. He did the hard thing. And Angela, he did the hard thing. So the question is, what I'm trying to show y'all, did he have to do it? No. Why did he do it? Character. First of all, we're talking about Don Lemon. First of all, he had to be true with himself, number one, and then he had to be honest with others. And you don't get no more honest than that. So Don gets a A for character. He gets a A for courage, because they are saying that there are so many gay men in the Republican Party. Christy Noem's husband, we just saw him. I asked you, One Wish, to put that to the side. I asked you to put that to the side because everybody that you talking about as it relates to Bible is dead. I'm alive as Cheryl Grabowski, and Don is alive. So all of these people that you talk about, the Bible, those are dead people. So you have to put that to the side because you cannot authenticate a dead person. Do you understand? Because they could have lied about what they were saying. But Don is not lying about his life because he put it out there in the open for everybody to see it. And what I'm saying is, this is how we have voted JD Vance and them into Washington, and they are tearing our world apart because they pose like, that's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. It's very hard to teach you with the brain that you have, because of the brain that we have. See, I've been working on this for 23 years. So I know how to maneuver in this thing. The Bible says that you're not supposed to lie. And when you're gay and you're pretending that you're straight, you're lying to yourself, and you're lying to God, and you're lying to everybody else. It doesn't matter if you pray and say, make me not gay or deliver me from gay. You are gay. Do you understand? And it's not a devil or anything that's making you like that. It's you. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being gay. I'm saying that is, we have a Republican Party who is so full of gay men who have wives and who are pretending to be straight. They do have sex with men, and they do use the Grinder app, but they're pretending in churches and at family functions, and they're pretending in your life as your boyfriend and your husband. They don't want you. They are gay. And that Republican Party is full of gay men pretending to be straight. And so I would rather have Don Lemon as a president, because he's more like God, because he's honest. That's what I'm saying. That's the part y'all don't get. I know it's hard to deal with. I know it's hard. I done had 1,000 conversations with ministers and pastors and people with gay children. I done had a minute, because I've been a hairstylist for almost 37 years now. And we've had this conversation forever. It's the hardest thing to deal with. So I love Don. I think Don for president. And he said that he would run. He said he would. He said now he don't want to. He said, but as a little boy, he can't lie about the fact that when he was young, that he dreamt about or envisioned being the president. We are all people, whatever your sexual preference. I agree. Yes. Um, he said he's thought a time or two about being the president, because he was raised in a family that loved him and told him he could be anything. So based on that, he was like, well, what about the president? You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, y'all 14 people on this live, think about it. Wouldn't you rather have an honest man than a lion one? Y'all got to be honest. Come on. This is 2026. We cannot keep dealing with these masks and these facades and these people, religious people, who are not religious people at all. So if you're a good religious person, I ain't talking about you. But I'm talking about these ones that religion is a part of their mask, that being straight is a part of their mask too, that they are gay, and that they are atheists, really. They are narcissists and psychopaths, and they only use religion. Gene Ward, God doesn't judge you on who you love, but by how you love. And I don't care what the Bible says. What's up, Gene Ward? I don't agree to dismiss the Bible just because the people are dead. That's not I'm not saying dismiss it. I said put it to the side, because in order to have this conversation, you've got to put that to the side, because it poses itself in the conversation as the rule, and it must be obeyed. You know what I'm saying? And I don't do obedience because because I'm a critical thinker. You see what I'm saying? Obedience is about you trying to get a person to you making a person to agree with your perspective and to do it things your way no matter what, that you don't want me to investigate. The biggest question is, why have you said that, and why it makes sense or not, type thing. So that's why I said put it to the side for a moment, and then you can bring it back. But in order to be able to think, you got to set it to the side. So that's why I say Don Lemon for president, because we already know we got a lot of people that hate gays. It's time to stop hating gays. As parents, we say we don't want our children to be gay. Your children not gonna be gay if they're not gay. Being gay is not a sin! Exclamation point. I briefly died and went to heaven. I asked God about being gay. Oh my God, that is very interesting. Your aura is at nice short range. Yeah, I know it's not a sin. It's it is sad that it has caused so much pain. It is, and I would love for somebody with the character and the integrity of Don Lemon to be our president. I like his brain and I like his heart more than anything. I like Don's heart. Y'all, we got to get back to the days where heart still matters. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, them narcissists and psychopath. And, Charlie Kirk, for instance, said that empathy is a bad word. He just hate to hear it. And I hate that Charlie thought that way, because that's not good. Miss Cheryl, pull up the StreamYard and let Jean speak on that. I want to hear that conversation. Good afternoon, Aunt Cheryl, the lady of the hour. What's up, Radiant Queen in the building? I would love to, but we would have to go live, like end this live, and then go live on live stream in order to do that. I haven't been live on live stream in a long time, um, way before the channel got hacked. But Gene Water, I would like to talk to you about. See, I know there's a lot of people who come through my channel and they understand, they see it my way, or if they were really, really far right with the thinking and understanding of gay people, then they've kind of moved further to the middle, because it's not right with a person like Don. Don is a fantastic human being. Oh my God, I would rather have him as president of the United States with his first man. What's his name? Tim. Would love it. Charlie Kirk was two-faced. I hear he was like that for MAGA, but was not really hateful like that. And see, I don't like that Don Lemon for president. Yes. I don't like that. But see, I talked about that in a live that I did the other day. Y'all see, so well, she's not my spiritual mentor anymore, because I don't really gave her the kiss my ass, because there were too many years where I tried to get this woman to be real and to be her authentic self, but because of her age, she don't know how to do it. But she asked me in real time and in real color if what I say on social media, what's up, Kicks, do I believe that? And I'm like, somebody that known me for 30 years asked me that kind of damn question. Are you out your mind? She let me know right then that she was gonna cut ties with me. She let me know right then. You have to ask, you're supposed to know me. It's been too long. We've been knowing each other too long for you to ask me if the stuff I say on social media, do I believe it? If the fuck I didn't believe it, I wouldn't say it. I don't do social media for money. People can't relate with the fact that God made science. God allowed things to evolve, and it actually took millions of years. So the book of Genesis is a crazy story. Child Gene Ward, I just can't tell people enough. They ain't part of the problem is that they ain't spend enough time investigating the writings or looking at it, critical thinking, or they didn't give a fuck too. You know what I mean? Some people haven't, and so it's that. So yeah, yes, most of these people, I think Don Lemon is his authentic self. Don Lemon is his authentic self. There won't be no surprises. I like his courage. I told y'all that. I like his character and I like his empathy. Don Lemon for president of the United States. And then he stand on business too. Don't think cause he gay he a punk. Let me say that again. Did y'all just hear that? Don't think that cause he gay he a punk. He ain't no punk. He's standing up to them people who arrested him. He said, I'm not gonna stop doing and being a journalist. He could have been scared and went somewhere and sat down like a lot of people would have. The Bible does have a lot of truth things. Yes, it does. So I don't completely discount the Bible. I have some respect for it. I do. The Bible is just like every other human. You got some good shit and you got some bad shit. Simple as that. If you look at the book like a person, it'll let you know that. I'm a rock with you on some things, and some things I'm not. Right. I live in New York City and saw Tim in Wegmans a couple of weeks back. Tim is a dang cutie. Girl, if he look any better, because he look good on television. Do he look better in person? Because his damn ass is cute. You understand me? He fine, Don fine too. Yeah, we don't do the DLs. We don't do the DLs. That is not healthy. We don't want no DL president. That's what's going on in Washington. That's what's going on in the Congress and in the Senate. We don't want the DLs. We don't want that because the liars. I like Don. I remember his interview with girl, and I instantly had a lot of respect. Oh my God, you shouldn't have brought that up, girl. Am I talking too loud? Because y'all know I get loud. Oh my God, that interview with Elon, girl, Elon got so mad, y'all. Elon got so pissy mad. Girl, I was like, darn, you are great. So go back to my point. Don is gay, but he ain't no fucking punk. You understand me? We need Don Lemon. He got all the parts we need. I'm telling y'all right now. We need to get us some shirts. We need to get us some shirts. I swear, he is cute. Yep, Don is too. Yep. Don Lemon abbreviated. Yep. Listen, he got Eli. He called him out on his damn y'all. He called him out on his addiction. Yes, he did. He called him out on his addiction. Yes, he did. Mm. Yep, he went there. He called him out on his addiction. I was like, oh my God, Don. A matter of fact, I was sitting over there like, Don, shut the hell up. You making this? He started stuttering. He got hot, and when he got real mad, he said, "You got 5 more minutes." And the crazy part about it is that Don had joined X. He was one of the first ones to come over there because CNN had fired him, and Elon said, "Come over here," and so he did. So there again, that proves to you. Thank you for your point, honey, because thank you, appreciate it. That Don is gay, but Don is not a punk. He is not one of them. He got good common sense. He got empathy. He's smart as hell. He's staying on business. He's just in love with a man. He love his mama. He got good friends. He respected in his community. He big time. He big dog with respect though. They respect him real bad. And I do too. So if we could just deal with that gay thing, because the Republican Party is they tripping all over. This seems to be relative interview do lemon. Look, he just left Raleigh, actually. This seems to be just like Christy Norm, for example. Christy Norm, I thought about this on the weekend. I want to ask y'all about this right here. I want to ask y'all about this. All of them white women with these gay men that have sex with boys. Excuse me, algorithm. All of these white women that marry white men and they know that they are having sex with boys and they live a whole fucking life like Christy Norm does. You at the church at Easter. Oh, I could just beat a drum. I could beat a drum. I could beat a drum. Jesus Lord. Y'all gotta help me. Y'all know I got a lot of feelings and emotions. Be alive. I hate you guys. I hate you. Sorry. This world is so fucking fake. It don't make no sense, y'all. All these white women marrying gay men for a mortgage, car payment, furniture, and a lifestyle. Now the gay men are raising girls that they jealous of and boys who don't know who they are. Y'all, if we don't do something about this world, I swear. We just need therapy so bad. Oh my God. We need therapy so bad. That's a lot of what's going on in Washington too. And you said, sure, why you talk about that? Because it's a big part of the picture. It's a big part of it. I'm sick of the church telling lies. I wish the church would just, Vaughn, why is you laughing? I just wish the church would do something about it because I'm tired of it. Like TDJ, gay as hell. Preach his ass off. Let him preach. Sarita, she won. She a black woman. You know gay, you know Jake's like men, girl. God damn. Then everybody say you believe in God and God is true. Girl, child, Lord have mercy. My thing is, if you've lived like this all your life, and then maybe they don't. I don't. Maybe at the end of the day, they don't believe in a supreme being at all. Like this shit crazy. But anyway, kisses and hugs. Y'all have a wonderful day, honey. I am not threatened by a gay priest or pastor. Me either, Gene Ward. Matter of fact, we have to on the Grabowski channel. We got to start respecting these people. Cause they big dogs. You understand? Cause in a world, we in the matrix. In a world where we are in a matrix, child. It's so bad. Like when it comes to morals and ethics, these people don't have it. Ooh, child, these people so. Ooh. But another thing that bothered me, this is how I want us to be. They walking around and they say they got discernment. Or we the people, cause we the one that voting. We're the ones that are voting. We're the ones that are voting. I love Jasmine Crockett, but I don't see how she do it. I don't see how she's in that world. She's in the most fakest facade, mask wearing. Do you call it an industry? The political industry or the political world? Horrible thing. I couldn't do it because I couldn't even do the church. So I know I couldn't do politics. And that's another thing, electoral college. So you the people vote, but y'all are schoolers and middle schoolers and elementary school and preschool voters. But we, the electoral college, we're the college ones. We're the ones who are of a higher education, we know better what's going on. So we're going to vote the way that we vote. And I saw them electoral college people. Do you not know I saw with my own eyes three of them that had mullet haircuts? Let me say that again. I saw with my own eyes three people of the electoral college with mullet haircuts. If you wear a mullet haircut, then I wouldn't trust you to fix me a hot ham and cheese sandwich. Ain't no damn way. They look like rednecks. Serious. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. That's just like going to get 12 really ghetto black people and telling them to vote when they don't know nothing. No, I won't do that. Them mullet wearing white people, they don't know what should be done because, in my opinion, they are rednecks and they right racist. Sorry, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm realizing that the average white person has so much of the indoctrination in them that they don't even realize it, and it's hard to get out. Me and my ex-husband was just talking the other day, and we have great conversations, but I still literally feel that if you are well, it ain't no feel to it. This is science. Let me just stick with the facts. If you have not done childhood trauma therapy, if you have not understood how your subconscious works, and if you don't understand how the brain works, how it builds certain pathways in the brain, that's why the content creator that's dragging Adrian can't do nothing different because her brain is damaged. She's got those pathways in her brain of doing what she had always done. And on a side note, the algorithm works the same fucking way. It works the same way. I just took YouTube off of one of my devices because when I logged into all of my devices, then YouTube only shows me what I have been interested in. And YouTube is and I don't like that. Don't do that to me. I want a plain, fresh slate so I can see everybody else, and I like new shit. That's me. I like doing things new. So going back to the white person that was raised with part of their core beliefs and the pathways in their brain with that white privilege and that white nationalist stuff mixed in there, it's mixed in like you put different ingredients in your cake to give it a certain type of flavor. It's all mixed in there, and you need access to your subconscious mind and your childhood trauma skills to get it the fuck out. To have a clean slate. And to also, in this white girl's words, this is what she said. She said that she white nationalist, grew up that way. But anyway, she started her childhood trauma therapy, which went straight into the religious pieces in there, because you have to investigate everything that you are, your core beliefs and all of that. So then the church comes into play. So she's working on that, and then she said, and I thought this was beautiful, she working on having empathy for black people, because being raised as a white nationalist and all that stuff is ingrained in there, even as a evangelical, still white nationalist only tolerate blacks. You only tolerate. You're still white nationalist. It's still either whether you're an evangelical, white nationalist, still pretty much the same thing. Just one tolerates black people. And the white nationalists got a little toleration too, but they only do it because of manipulation. They only use blacks to further their agenda. So anyway, y'all can tell that I'm not part of a group. Y'all share me out. When I look at my analytics for the end of April, I want to see 3,000 shares. And we get to the point where we can get to 10,000. My people, the ones that I still have that remain, Y'all can do this on Saturday mornings. Share me out. Share, 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 share. I mean, share, share. Give me 30 minutes on a Saturday or a Friday night when you ain't doing shit, and just share, 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 share me out until we get where we going. I'm serious. And we do need, because once we get the numbers and the money start rolling, then I could get some people over here on this channel that are more aligned with how we think over here, because we are progressive. Hype me up too. Yes, yes, yes. Hype me up. Hype me up. Hey, hype me up. We are progressive over here. We are somewhat liberal over here. We are actually very intuitive over here. We have empathy over here, and we're deep as hell. You can believe that. That's why I call y'all the deep laners. That's why I call y'all that. And it has cost me a lot to have this platform. Thank you, Radiant Queen. Well, I'll see y'all later on this afternoon, where I'll come and show y'all that y'all, I'm losing a little weight too. Can y'all see it in my face? Cause see, after a while it's gonna cut right straight through there. You kind of see it a little bit. After a while, see, it's like that anyway, because I'm chicken right now. But after a while, what's gonna happen is, let me let me take my glass off. But what's gonna happen is, yes, cheekbone. It's gonna cut straight through there, and it's gonna separate this from there. It's gonna get kind of boxy on the bottom, the little wide chin right there, and then that all that, and then my little dimple thing's gonna come on in, and it's gonna be giving face. It is. I'm still eating like I don't know what, but I'm just eating better food. That's all. And little this belly done went in on mine. I gotta show y'all my waist trainer. So when I come in this evening, this is my intention. Come in, I gotta show y'all the waist trainer. Show y'all, because I got it from TikTok, and I'm gonna have to go back in my TikTok app to show y'all which one it is. Or I share it on my community wall. I share it on my. Go get it, because they up $11. Go get it, everybody, all the women's. Go get it. Good afternoon, Elon Valentine. Y'all go get this waist trainer. I'm serious, because it's comfortable. It's got three notches on it. But if you don't want to be short of breath, don't pull the third one. Just wear the two, and then you can take the third one, which is the top one, right up under the rib. You can just lower that into the second layer if you don't want to put it like that. But anyway, so we're gonna do a little bit of that, and then I'm gonna show y'all that live, and then we're gonna have some fun tonight. Do y'all want to do a mukbang, or y'all just want to talk? Because I ain't eating much. I got to go get me some more sardines, because my grandbaby's gotten my sardines, and they love them so bad that they were eating them. Ashley. So what I do is I squeeze a half a lemon. I put a cap full of vinegar, crushed red pepper, um, onion powder, and garlic powder, and a little twinge of salt. What time? Oh shit. I'll be back home before 4. But I could go live about 5:36. I don't want to do 7. 7 too late. Because I might get crunk on the live, child, and it'd be hard for me to go to sleep. So about 6. But anyway, hopefully it'll give y'all the notification. But anyway, see y'all later. Bye guys. And don't forget, our 18 people on here. 18 people can share. Y'all do 10 shares a piece. That's a lot of damn shares. We need 3,000 shares by the end of the month. Because we got to get back in the algorithm. And then we got to finish growing the channel. See y'all later. Bye, guys.